Okay. These aren't optional, so I have to do both. Just want to make sure, like, this wasn't the right one and the body was like an optional, or I'd miss it if I did this kind of thing. From Root. Profit. I talked with my agents and they've told me that what I said about your seminar, not taking them, actually lost you about 30% of your revenue for the next 3 months, with future loss projected. When I said I wasn't much interested in attending, I didn't really realize that it hit you quite as hard as it did. I guess that's the price of stardom. Everyone listens a little extra to everything you said. I'm hoping if you've got space that I might be able to attend one of your sessions today as a means of apologizing. I know that notice is short, but I'm hoping you can fit me in without too much inconvenience. Is that the stardom person? Hey Prophet, White Whittaker here. Wanted to ask you how that fix of herbs I sent you is working out. I was skeptical at first about using them for meditation purposes, but hell, what do I know about productivity? They said be sure to remember what I told you. I don't cut the herbs asymmetrically, hampers the texture. Don't leave them out in the sun, and for the law's sake, that felt weird. Make you keep the smoke. Make sure you keep the smoke doses small. Last thing you want is to accidentally send somebody into a coma, or worse, kill them. Be smart, Whittaker. Okay, and last one, you devoted attendees. Profit. The other attendees have triple profit through transcendentalism, and I have reconvened, and we're all in agreement. Your seminars are simply top notch. We've seen a 0.5% increase in each of our businesses in total profit since we attended your seminar together. Of course, with the price of materials, shipping, and other costs involving it boils down to more of a 0.1% increase. But an increase is an increase. If you ever decide to visit Grand Colonial, you simply must let us purchase you a round of drinks. Thanks to you, we certainly have the bits for it. Alrighty then. I mean, it seems to be a process that is working for whatever reason. Maybe not in ways people are hoping it would, but it seems to be working. Where are you going?
The profit of profitability has changed my life.
Are you sure? You positive about that?
Are worth every bit.
Right, can I go back now that I've looked through her stuff and talked to her assistant?
Welcome. I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, brother. How might I assist?
Someone said they saw you dragging a human-shaped lump in your yurt. Into your yurt? You said you had no further interaction with Helen before her death, right?
Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her.
I saw a message from Helen on your terminal about attending a session.
Well, I suppose that does complicate things. Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters.
Someone said they saw you dragging a human-shaped lump in your yurt.
Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It was a bundle of clothing, brother. Even productivity geniuses need to do laundry from time to time.
Well, why is it in the shape of a human body? Yet the herbs I found in here hint at a visitor. What are you hiding? Persuasion. The quicker I get the truth, the faster I can leave you alone.
Yes.
It is true.
I suppose the more quickly we get off this subject, the better. I had a visitor, yes. But as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand. But their peers came and collected them shortly thereafter. I'm sure whichever attendee it was is perfectly safe now.
I don't know about that. So why would, if you would drag him out, why would you have him disguised? Still suspicious, lady. Whoops. Whoopsies. Let's go check this body. See if it's actually a body. Over here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
There it is. A seemingly recent set of tracks of the dirt stands out from the dead leaves.
Identifying human footprints leading out into the wilderness. It is unusual for productivity disciples to wander more than a few feet from the camp.
They're not mine, are they? Are they Helen's? Well, they wouldn't be mine. I haven't been
Scanning.
there yet.
No. Helen's distinctive shoe size not found. Judging by footprint depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant Sophia Akande. Error. Recalibrating. These footprints were made by the Prophet of Profitability.
Okay. Why the sudden error, though? It's interesting. Why didn't it let me ask about the error? Why'd you change your mind, Robot? Do you like her? Is that why you don't want to implement her? More footprints.
Detected. Yep. Additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
And the body.
Discrepancy detected near. Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours, scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance are a few marks in the dirt.
See, perception. I'm imagining things, or does it seem like whoever was dumped here got up? Intelligence. Corpse don't get up and walk away, and there's no evidence of a body being torn apart. See, intelligence.
Agreed. Likely theory. Individual injured was unconscious, not dead, and walked away after awakening.
Trains, let's keep that in mind. Guess this complicates things. Could be this specifically set up to throw us off the trail. Let's be careful. And that could be true too. Alright, so is that it? It says to go back to the bunker, so let's go do that.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Huh? Oh.
Detected.
More
Additional tracks belonging to the
footprints.
Prophet of Profitability.
I missed some
Timeline discrepancy
footprints.
detected nearby. Detected.
There you
Additional
go.
tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
Alright, we're going to, yep, talk to Prophet again. Stop the body.
Welcome back, brother. I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, brother. How might I assist?
Followed your trail to where you dumped something in the wilderness.
Oh, really? What did you find there? What did I dump?
There was nothing there but its proportions, I'd say a body. For a profit, you've certainly made some bad decisions. Fess up.
Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way out of the trap you've so intricately weaved.
Yeah, I'm so good.
I admit it. I killed Helen. By mistake. Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance of the seminar, desired to truly galvanize her, though not to stop her heart. So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs.
Oh boy.
I left her to meditate, and when I returned, she was dead. After that, I entered a less than coherent state. One of my disciples, it seems, witnessed me as I dragged Helen's body out into the wilderness.
Did you shoot the body at any time? In the wilderness, you didn't dump the body at the Grand Colonial? You're sure Helen was dead? Are you sure?
I'm no medical professional, but that certainly seemed the case. Usually my customers at least writhe or mumble after a session. My productivity-enhancing herbs typically do induce sluggishness, but I suppose they must have been enough to do her in, if her constitution was truly that weak.
Did you shoot the body at any time?
Laws, no. I hate guns. If I ever wanted to kill someone on purpose, I would have used a blunt weapon. Nothing quite like clubbing someone over the head.
Alrighty then. The wilderness, you didn't dump the body at the Grand Colonial?
Do you jest? The guests at the Colonial eat no shortage of strange things, but I think corpses are perhaps too strange. The creatures of the wilderness are much less picky. Besides, the hotel is ridiculously far. I couldn't have made it all that way without someone realizing I was dragging a corpse.
Actually, I don't think you killed anybody. Certainly not Helen. This is all a big strange, but I'm still inclined to believe you killed... No, she didn't.
What?
Not from what she's telling us.
Is this some kind of joke? You're an inspector. It's your job to arrest me, isn't it?
No, I got in... You know, as much as I think you're weird and crazy, you're not the killer. Halcyon Helen's body was found at the Grand Colonial. She was killed there. Look, if Helen's body wasn't where you left it, she must have awakened and walked away.
No. Someone must have moved it after I killed her. One of my business rivals, waiting for me to fall into a false sense of security so they can strike.
So they dragged the body all the way to the Grand Colonial? No. Halcyon Helen's body was found at the Grand Colonial. She was killed there.
I don't believe you. I think this is all a trick. You're trying to catch me in a lie. Get me to reveal my productivity secrets.
Whatever, it's not true. But we're done here. I don't need to talk to you.
You can't trick me. I finally discovered what's happening. You've been paid off. Someone else learned that I killed Helen, and is going to use that information to blackmail me. You think I'm going to let this injustice happen? Ha! Tell the constable that I killed Helen. It's 1,000 times less miserable than whatever my enemies have planned.
No, you didn't kill her. You're up the wall, I'm not kidding the deputy or anyone else, to falsely imprison you. The constable's dead, but I guess if you want to be in prison, I can oblige you. You want to go to jail? I don't know. I'm not sure I get paid enough to do my job. I can't figure you out. I think about whether or not you should be arrested. Whether or not you killed Helen, I think imprisoning you is probably the safe option. I mean...
Even if you think I'm mad, it doesn't matter. None of this does. Yes, I think that's smart.
Either way, you should probably be arrested. I mean, you didn't kill her, but you were pretty dang close. Alrighty, so we've done the profits. work, part of the investigation. So all that's left is to speak with Ludovicto and confront Spencer. So let's go talk to Ludo. Yeah, we'll go to the penthouse, talk to Ludovicto first, let him know Birdie and the Prophet are not
Inspector,
a part
I've just
of it.
received word that Constable Keene is dead.
Yeah.
Please tell me it isn't true.
Unfortunately, it is. Lie, I'm sorry, I don't know anything about it. She was murdered in her office.
Halcyon Helen, Leora Blossom, Maria Keene. There's a murderer on the loose, Inspector. You must stop them. I don't have Maria to count on anymore, so I'm counting on you.
I'm working on it, man. It looks like it might be Spencer. Whoever murdered her used the Needler.
The Needler was among Helen's belongings. Whoever stole it must have been able to slip in and out of the hotel. Maria was my sole representative in Cedric's territory. The entire hotel staff is on his payroll. Any one of them could have killed her on his behalf.
Was she important to you?
Maria devoted her entire life to our vision. She was absolutely committed to our company, to our project. I promised myself I'd reward her after we launched Spectrum Brown. I'd make sure she was comfortable for the rest of her life. She was also our voice of reason. She was sensible, and I appreciated her advice. I never got to tell her that.
Oh, so sad. Enough talk. I'll find whoever did this. Let's change the topic.
What can I do for you?
Man's tracked down Black Hole Birdie.
I'm pleased to hear that. Bertie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Bertie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
Well, good news is he's not the person. Fortunate and suspicious, this isn't a good look for Birdie. Birdie's something of a character, but he's harmless. I feel a little bad for him.
Try not to feel too bad for him. Bertie is a brilliant athlete. The universe has balanced his talent by making him a slackwit.
Go easy on him. He just lost love of his life. His teammates are a bad influence on him. There was an incident with a woolly cow. I mean...
Yes, I know about the woolly cow. Constable Keene had Bertie's teammates arrested for unauthorized inebriation of livestock. Bertie himself was nowhere to be found during the incident. Ironically, if Keene had arrested him, he'd have the perfect alibi. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Bertie killed Helen?
No. I really don't. What does it matter? Arrest the guy, pin some charges on him, and move on? No, I really don't.
I'm relieved to hear that. I happen to be something of a fan of the hack attack. I'd hate to see him processed for murder, but we need to be absolutely sure. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation.
Will do. Birdie needs to be locked. No. By the way, Birdie agreed to stay at the Grand Colonial.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Birdie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. If you're through investigating Birdie, I recommend looking into Cedric Kincannon. He's been entirely too comfortable since we began this investigation. I don't trust Cedric when he's comfortable.
We have somebody new to talk to now. I finished my investigation into Jasmine Levia.
Ms. Leva earned that title, but not for the reasons you'd expect. The Prophet business has been profitable for the hotel. Not so much for Ms. Leva's followers. So, tell me, what did you find?
She's not a good person. She really wants to be arrested. I think she's a fraud and a cheat. She clearly is over her head. She wants to be arrested.
She wants to be arrested? That's not the kind of behavior I expect from a suspect. Perhaps she's carrying a guilty conscience. Does the Prophet strike you as a reasonable candidate for Helen's murderer?
Maybe she needs to be detained until I'm done with the investigation. I'm still considering my options, but no, I doubt she did it. reasonable candidate. She's either did it or she didn't. Maybe.
Arresting
Detain
the
her.
Prophet could spell the end of her career. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Thank you for the update, Inspector. I'll include everything you've told me in my official report.
Alright, I'll be back. 'Cause I don't know who killed Helen yet, because I still need to talk to Cedric, and then we now have this one. So we need to talk to Spencer still, and then we also now have Cedric to talk to. Oh, we need VIP.
If you see black hole.
Hey, yeah, I already saw him. Chill. Continue. Where are you, Bird? Spencer, not Birdie.
Going silent. You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Ooh, I do. Snuck right up in here. Nobody knew nothing. That's a lot of mega stuff. Whatever they were called. For the hacking. A lot of them in there. Somebody's up to no good. Ah, dang it. That guy's there. Armors. Oh my god. Yes. So dapper right now. Ooh, look at that. So spiffy. Ooh, actually, that's not too shabby on him. Alright. Got a fedora now. We're badasses. Oh. Burbage. Alright, let's talk to Spencer real quick. We gotta wait for that guard
I could
anyways.
not have waited another instant for your presence. The Canes and the...
I don't
Ask me
care.
anything at all.
That's literally what I'm here to do. I've learned a thing or two about your activities in the hotel.
Oh? Have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
I have a security footage of you tampering with Helen's last meal.
Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
So, quick question. What was it you wanted with the pituitary bile gland? Found a bottle of tainted liquor. Might have something to do with your poisoning. So,
What?
quick question.
That damned bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's, an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
I've never heard of that. You sure you're talking about terror rays? Their bits tend to give folks the runs.
Oh, that's it. I'm firing my nutritionist this instant.
If the pituitary glands was an appetite suppressant, you wouldn't be hungry if you took it. For a supposedly good actor, you're not much of a liar. I mean...
I don't know what you're talking about. This is a breach of my... No, I can't keep doing this. You've caught me. As it so happens, I may not have had the terror gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
Sure. So you lied about being poisoned. Talk. Oh, this should be good. Can't hear you over the sound of me messaging the constable. So you lied about being poisoned.
Lie is such a strong word. But even if I had chosen to poison myself, the danger should have been minimal. Terra ray glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of Spectrum vodka. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then it would be an extended, arduous process.
But she also went and did the meditation thing. Are we going to find out that it's not necessarily that somebody killed her, but just a string of things that happened in her life just culminated and killed her? It's like everything that everybody did is what caused her death. Yeah, you really seem like a toxicologist, or maybe you played one in the ether waves. Tell it to the authorities. Why poison her at all?
I was just getting to that. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles.
Alright, fine. That can stay between us for now. I'm telling him the truth about what happened. What would you want me to say instead? I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll flip a bit cart instead of flip a coin.
A bit cart? You're going to place my future well-being on whichever way a bit cart lands? I cannot believe this. Fine. I hope it falls in my favor.
Alrighty then. Interesting. Ah, dang it. Does everyone stop when you're in conversations? You need to hurry up and do your round, man. Wait, is the guy here? Oh no, that's the elevator. Okay. The man who cried Chaffed? Oh, that's the one we just did? Okay. Yeah, I don't know about Spencer. But I think that's what's going. I think if it's not going to turn out to be one person, that might be like what it is. Like it wasn't a group of people that killed her. It's just so many things happened to her in such a quick chance that her body just like couldn't handle it, and she passed away from it because of it.
Damn, got some nimble fingers, Captain.
Gotta have nimble fingers. I'm in a place that we're not supposed to be in. Stealing things, man. I gotta be quick. Gotta be nimble.
What floor?
Alright. I'm gonna go back up to the penthouse. Maybe it'll be like, the Prophet. Maybe we can have him held for
Inspector?
now. I know who killed. I've completed my investigation into Helen's poisoning.
Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner.
Spencer Woolworth confessed to the crime. Lie. Oh, Woolworth.
Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder. You've found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large.
Yeah, I mean, poisoning's still a crime. I know who... Okay, yeah, we don't know who killed. Okay, so we couldn't detain him, but... I mean, it makes sense. Poisoning is a crime, so... It makes sense that he would still get arrested. Which, I mean, yeah. He's, trying to harm her, whether he tried to kill her or not. Should be arrested for it. Alright, we'll see where Cedric is, but we'll probably see where we're at time-wise. Yeah. Probably just end it here. Oh, he's over at the spaceport? Alright, we're just gonna fast travel to the spaceport, and we'll end it here. We'll investigate Cedric. next time and see what Cedric has to do with any of this. It's kind of late in the investigation game. But you know, it is what it is. Alright guys, catch you later. Peace.